This is a Hot Pie Media original.
Shockingly, amazingly, out of the blue, the NFL says it's not going to investigate the payouts to the cheerleaders after the team's VP was accused of videoing them in their locker room. The owner of the team, he will not be investigated. The NFL will not touch it. The NFL is not going to do anything. The NFL says that it will not be involved in any way, shape, or form. The owner of the team paid $2.5 million and kept him on. Just saying. Wow, what a surprise. Can't imagine that. Now, as I pointed out, if this were a player, what if, you don't have to do, what if you think the league would be hands off? You think the league would say, we're not touching this? You think the league would just move on and say something else if it were a player? Hell, a guy that plays for the Cowboys was suspended 6 games for an accusation of an assault charge in college, and he never even was convicted. And he sat out 6 games. He lost 6 paychecks. How many paychecks, how many fines are handed out to the owner of the Cowboys for this? This is an industry, the NFL, that goes out of its way to say that it is really for equality. It really is for marketing to women. And yet this. John McClellan is the co-founder and creator of ATX Hot Sauce, now in all 50 states and several retail outlets as well. So what we're going to do today is we're going to let this social media rock star chef walk us through 4 different sauces, and then I'll taste and we'll tell everyone why they should buy. You can give the science behind these, and then I'll make the simple recommendation. Go to atxhotsauce.com. All right,
I don't think anybody's heard the website.
Yeah, I know.
About you, Jeff, but it is atxhotsauce.com.
I'll say
I got that one right.
45 times, atxhotsauce.com. So let's do it.
I brought 4 flavors here, and we're going to test your palate today.
Okay.
And I only brought 4 because I didn't think you could handle 5 or 6.
Yes,
probably a smart move. Yeah. And so the first one we're going to try here is called Beet Heat. And just like the name implies, it has beets in it. It's made with red Fresno peppers. Red Fresnos are red peppers that are they're hotter than a jalapeno and a little bit less than a serrano. So not super hot here, just a lot of good, really good flavor. So we're going to start with this one, and then we're going to move up the chain.
Okay. I've had the Beet Heat, but okay.
Yeah, we're going to try it though.
It goes well with a cab. All right, Jeff's savoring Beet Heat.
I'll even do it with you, so that should be all right. Now remember, it is hot sauce.
Yeah. Oh, it is. It's hot sauce. Trust me, man.
Wait, is that one hot to you?
No. A little.
Yeah. The great thing with the fermentation process is you get a bunch of the flavor right up front.
Yeah.
And then the heat comes, but then it dissipates pretty quickly, especially with the red Fresnos. You know, this is not a very spicy one, but it is a very tasty one. Goes on great on sandwiches.
Beet Heat.
Beet Heat. B-E-E-T. Heat.
All right. Go to atxhotsauce.com.
That's right.
Same league has nothing to say or do about secretly filming the cheerleaders and paying off somebody and keeping them on the payroll. They didn't fire the guy and say, we're so sorry, what a scumbag, we're going to pay you. They paid him and they kept him. And nothing. That league, run by a bunch of dudes who have a lot of money, who are the most powerful people on the planet, goes out of its way to say, we certainly want to market to women. We certainly want women to appreciate our industry. We certainly want more women to be involved. The league really works hard in its image with women, and it would really tell you and go out of its way. If this were a player, they would say, we don't tolerate this. That player would be done. Most likely be done. Most likely. At the very least, they'd be suspended and lose a bunch of money. At the very least. And the public would be clamoring for it. That's what's crazy. The public would be saying, "Oh, you can't have that guy on your team. You got to have some standards. You've got to send the right message." That's what you'd be saying if this were players. It's an owner and a VP and nothing. They've even announced we're not going to be involved. They said they're satisfied with the results of the Cowboys' handling of the issue. What do you mean the handling of the issue? They left the perv on the payroll.
Thanks for listening. You can find more episodes and all of our other Hot Pie Media originals baked fresh daily at our home online at hotpiemedia.com, the Hot Pie Media YouTube channel, or wherever you listen to podcasts.